y'all. Today, we're gonna go over 6 spooky Halloween bourbons. I'm excited. Let's go. Howdy, y'all. Thank you for joining me, the Skull Cowboy, on another Whiskey Corner. I took over the channel. Now I get all the bourbon. What's going on? No. If anybody's gonna get the bourbon, it's gonna be me, not some stupid skeleton. Wait a minute. No. What's happening? No.
Yes, I was able to take them off of my videos. Hopefully they don't make a comeback. And then after today, which is Halloween, we won't see these skeleton and clown guys anymore. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Carlos. This is the Whiskey Corner. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the channel, and checking out the video. It's been a weird month with having people coming in and hijacking the video, but that should be over with. What are we doing today? We are going over some spooky whiskeys. Mostly bourbon, but there is one rye on here. So we're gonna go over 6 of them. So 5 bourbons, 1 rye that are spooky for you to drink and have the moniker of being your Halloween bourbon or whiskey. Now, I get it. We all want to just drink what we like, right? But I think it's a fun idea, or it's pretty cool to be able to drink something that's happening, that's going with like what's happening around, right? In this case it is, because it is Halloween. Happy Halloween, by the way. So we're gonna start this off. Before we do, please subscribe, because that will really help me out. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. I want to get to that before the end of the year. So we have like 150, 170, under 200 to go. You guys can help me out. So yeah, that's all I ask. Now, if you're feeling overly generous, please check out the Patreon in the description. So let's get started with this list. And while we get started with the list, we'll do an inaugural cheers. So cheers. This is one of the ones that are here. Damn, that is amazing. Pretty freaking good. And we'll get to what that one is in a couple of minutes. So let's start this list off with the very first one. And this, I mean, it just has spookiness and Halloween all over it. It is Spirits of the Apocalypse, The Walking Dead. Yes, this is that zombie whiskey that goes along with The Walking Dead. It is pretty spooky, right? Because if you've seen the show, you know what The Walking Dead is. So being able to drink this, and it's usually under 20 bucks. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a good Halloween pour. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not bad for the price. So you can just pick one up. I usually see them in my area, and that is not a bad pickup, I guess. All right, so this one is similar to the zombies, but it's more like a place that you go to tell scary stories or ghost stories. And this one is High West Campfire. Yeah, who doesn't go by a campfire, tell some scary stories, some ghost stories? So why not do that while you are drinking High West Campfire whiskey? I mean, it just goes with it, right? I know you guys understand, so this is pretty good. It just might be a little hard to find, but still good either way. This next one is strictly because of what's on the label. The juice is pretty good as well. It's just a little over expensive. It's like 80 bucks, which I don't think it should be. Well, 80 to 90 bucks is what I've seen it for. And this is Pipe Dream from Redwood Empire. This is the cast strength one. So the gray and the gold, or the brown and the gold, make it a little bit more spooky. But if you look at that guy, look at that. It's a guy in a black suit with some like snakes or trees or feathers coming out of his head, which is a little bit spooky, right? Kind of reminds me of like if you watch Stranger Things, the Demogorgon, or The Last of Us, the little zombie plant things. That's what that kind of reminds me of. So it is pretty spooky. It is a little expensive though, but definitely still a good pour. This one is the epitome of Halloween bourbons. I mean, it just is, because it is the Halloween edition of a really good bourbon, which is Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. So yeah, this isn't the bottle from this year, the new one. I have it downstairs. Didn't want to feel like going to get it, but I do have like 3 of these. So it's this one, the brand new one, and then the one from another year. Either one of these is great for you to actually drink on Halloween. They are the Halloween edition, so why not? Only costs 40 bucks, and it is pretty good whiskey. This one is one of the most expensive ones on this list, or actually it is the most expensive one on this list. It is one that comes out every year. I was only able to get it this year, but I really like it, and it was what I was drinking there. This is Blood Oath Pact 9. So, I mean, what's spookier than doing like a blood oath? Who does blood oaths? Cults, groups that are into like spooky stuff. So yeah, why not have a blood oath here? And that is amazing. I have tasted some of the other blood oaths, some of the other packs, but I've never owned one. So now owning one, this is pretty freaking good, and I'm glad to put it on this list. Last one, and this has to go down as one of the best bottles that are spookiest for Halloween. It's just a great bottle, and what's inside it is actually pretty freaking good as well. And I lied, this is not a bourbon. This is actually a blended whiskey infused in natural black curants. So you probably might already know what this is. This is very noticeable with the gargoyle on the top. It is Payne Black. I mean, look at that gargoyle. Whiskey comes out of there. You have some blood red whiskey that comes out. It's constantly dripping. So it just has a really cool effect, really spooky. So, I mean, this has to definitely make the list. The only thing is that it's 60 bucks, so that's good, but I've only seen it for sale in Florida or around neighboring states, so you might have a hard time finding it if you're not around there. Either way, that is my list for spooky whiskeys. We had 6 of them here, and I think, you know, it's a fun thing to do. Let me know. Doesn't have to be 6, but what is that one bourbon or whiskey that if you had to choose one to drink on Halloween that has to be kind of spooky, which one would you pick? Would appreciate you guys commenting. Let me know. Please comment. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Subscribe, because that really helps me out. Would definitely appreciate that. Please like or dislike the video as well. I want you guys to have a happy Halloween. Very safe Halloween. Hope that you guys get a lot of candy, spend some time with family, and just have a good time overall. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more of this Blood Oath Pact 9, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.